After Adam and Eve fell into sin in the Garden of Eden, what happened to them? What was the result of their fall?
Hello friend, my name is Gideon. When a newborn baby comes into the world, the assumption is that they are born perfect, innocent before God. They neither know sin, nor are they any time to commit sin. Hence the question, if Adam and Eve sinned, how does their sin spread to the rest of us? Being our first parents, Adam and Eve represents the whole humanity, and their disobedience, that is the disobedience of Adam and Eve, brought sin and its consequences to all of us. Instead of godliness reigning in us, as was the case before they sinned, their disobedience established the reign of sin and death. By the disobedience of Adam and Eve, everyone born of Adam and Eve, that is all humanity, became sinful. We are born not perfect or neutral as far as sin is concerned, but rather sinful right from birth. In other words, purity and righteousness are impossible to those who only know their physical birth. Our minds are corrupted and impure, and our will stubborn, so much that without God's intervention, naturally all we desire is evil. Thus, we are by nature sinful and therefore deserving God's dreadful judgment and punishment. Therefore, sin is not just what we do or fail to do. Sin is also what we are, naturally depraved sinners. Not only are our inclinations evil, but we also cannot change our status. Man was created perfect, and were it not of Adam's sin, we would be born holy. But the truth is real bad news. Because of our first parent's sin, we are born with a corrupted nature. Now, this corruption is the cause of our denial of God's existence, the inherent failure to see God, and the complete absence of all godliness and goodness in us. As a result, our mind is completely contrary to the mind of God. Our thoughts and plans are by nature contrary to God's thoughts and plans about us. If anything, we are naturally rebellious in the things of God. Now, does this fallen nature then confirm us permanently and eternally evil? There would have been no hope of ever coming back to God if this were the case. On the contrary, the human fallen nature, or depravity as it is called, only underlines the fact that we can never work it back to God by ourselves. We can never make ourselves acceptable before God. Nothing we do or do not do can pay for our sins. Hence, the effect of Adam's sin does not imply mankind's total evilness, but rather the negative influence of the power of sin upon all aspects of mankind. And since man is thus unable to work out his way back to God, salvation remains solely God's act of mercy and grace. By the disobedience of Adam and Eve, all of us have been made sinners by nature. Now, asking why doesn't change this truth. Some of us have even accused God of being unjust. And of course, God would have been unjust if this were the end of everything, a final condemnation for all human beings. However, just by the disobedience of Adam and Eve, we were all made sinners. By the obedience of Jesus Christ, we can all be counted righteous before God. This is real good news, and we will be exploring how this is possible in the episodes that follow. Keep walking with me. My name is Gideon. Bye-bye for now.